Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. I'm your host, Sarah, and I'm so excited to have you here today.
And I'm Bill, your co-host. Thanks for joining us. If you're looking to improve your English in a fun and practical way, you're definitely in the right place.
In today's episode, we're diving into something super useful, learning English with everyday dialogues. These are real conversations that you might have in daily life, like at a store, on the phone, or at a coffee shop.
That's right. We'll act out some simple dialogues and then explain the key vocabulary, phrases, and pronunciation tips, all to help you speak more naturally and confidently.
So whether you're cooking, walking, or just relaxing, get ready to learn and speak English with us. Let's get started. Before we jump into our first dialogue, let's talk about why everyday conversations are so important for learning English.
Exactly. A lot of learners focus on grammar and vocabulary, which is great, but they often forget about real-life situations. And that's where the magic happens.
Yes, everyday dialogues help you connect the words and grammar you've learned to real conversations. They train your brain to think in English, not just translate from your native language.
Think about it when you go to a grocery store, order coffee, or call a friend. You're using simple English. But those small conversations add up and make a huge difference in your fluency.
Right. And here's the best part, these dialogues are easy to practice. You don't need a classroom, you just need to listen, repeat, and try to use them in your daily life.
Exactly. And don't worry if you make mistakes. Real conversation is messy. What matters is that you keep speaking and keep practicing.
That's why today, we'll show you a few short dialogues you can start using right now. We'll also explain the useful phrases, expressions, and pronunciation step by step.
So, are you ready to bring English into your everyday life? Let's get started with our first dialogue. At the grocery store.
All right, let's begin with our first dialogue at the grocery store. In this situation, Bill is the customer and I'm the cashier.
Hi, excuse me. Where can I find the eggs?
The eggs are in aisle 3, near the milk section.
Great. Thank you. And do you have any fresh bread today?
Yes, we just got some this morning. It's right over there by the bakery.
Perfect. I'll take one loaf, please.
Of course. Anything else?
No, that's all. How much is it?
That'll be $4.50.
Here you go.
Thank you. Let's break this down. The first phrase Bill used was, "Excuse me, where can I find the eggs?" This is a polite way to ask for help in a store.
Right. You can change the eggs to anything, the rice, the soap, or even the cereal. So it becomes, "Excuse me, where can I find the rice?"
Next, I said, "They're in aisle 3. Aisle is a word many learners mispronounce. It sounds like aisle, not I-sul.
Good tip. Then I asked, "Do you have any fresh bread today?" That's a great question to ask in shops, especially if you're looking for something new or just delivered.
And when Bill said, "I'll take one loaf," the word loaf is used for a full piece of bread. You could also say, "I'll take a loaf of white bread," or "Can I have a loaf of whole wheat?"
Then we had, "How much is it?" Very simple, very useful. You can also say, "How much does it cost?" But "How much is it?" is more natural in conversation.
Finally, we ended with some polite phrases. "Here you go," when giving money. "Thank you, have a great day." Politeness goes a long way in English-speaking countries.
Absolutely. Even in short conversations like this one, small expressions make you sound friendly and confident.
So now it's your turn. Try repeating the dialogue after us or practice it with a friend. We'll be back with Dialogue 2, talking to a friend on the phone. Let's move on to our second everyday dialogue, talking to a friend on the phone. This one's all about casual conversation.
In this dialogue, I'll play the friend calling, and Sarah will answer the phone.
"Hey Bill, what's up?"
Hey, Sarah. Not much, just relaxing. How about you?
Same here, just finished work. I'm super tired.
Yeah, I get that. Want to hang out this weekend?
Sure, Saturday or Sunday.
Saturday works for me. Maybe grab some coffee.
Sounds perfect. Let's meet around 2.
Cool. Text me the place later.
Will do. Talk soon.
All right, bye.
This was a very casual conversation, the kind of thing friends say every day. Let's look at the first line. Hey, what's up? This just means, how are you? Or what's going on?
Right. And I said, not much, just relaxing. This is a typical response. You can also say, just chilling or just hanging out.
Then I said, just finished work. I'm super tired. The word super is often used in spoken English to mean very, like super happy, super hungry, or super busy.
I asked, want to hang out this weekend? Hang out means to spend time together. You can use it with friends or even just casually. We're hanging out at the mall, or let's hang out after class.
Exactly. And then we made plans grab some coffee meet around 2. This is useful because native speakers often speak quickly when making casual plans.
And finally, I said, text me the place later. It's short and natural. Not, please send me the address later, but simply, text me.
So, if you want to sound like a native speaker, these short, friendly phrases really help. Try practicing this call with a friend or even speaking it out loud by yourself.
Great idea. And now, let's head into our third dialogue asking for directions.
Now let's move on to a very useful situation. Asking for directions. Imagine you're in a new city and need help finding a place. In this dialogue, I'll play a local, and Bill will be a tourist looking for the museum.
Excuse me, could you help me? I'm trying to find the Central Museum.
Of course. Walk straight for about 2 blocks, then turn left at the traffic lights. The museum will be on your right across from the city library.
Okay. Walk 2 blocks, turn left at the lights, and it's on the right across from the library. Got it. Is it far?
Not at all. It's just a 10-minute walk from here.
Great. Are there any landmarks I should look out for?
Yes, after you turn left, you'll pass a small park on your right. Right after that, you'll see the museum.
Perfect. Thanks so much for your help.
No problem. Enjoy your visit.
Let's go over some useful expressions from that conversation.
I started with, excuse me, could you help me? This is polite and friendly. You can also say, excuse me, can you tell me how to get to...
Then I said, walk straight for about 2 blocks. The word block is a common way to measure distance in many cities. 1 block is usually the space between 2 streets.
Right, and turn left at the lights is short for traffic lights. You'll hear that a lot in native speech.
We also used on your right and across from the library. These are great ways to describe a location using nearby buildings or landmarks.
And I asked, is it far? That's a nice, simple way to ask about distance. You could also say, is it close by? Or is it within walking distance? Exactly. And if you're giving directions, you can help by mentioning landmarks like I did with the park.
When asking for directions, always listen for location words like next to, across, from, behind, front of, and between. These words help you understand where to go, even if you miss a few other words.
Try practicing both roles, be the tourist and the local. It's a great way to build your confidence.
All right, let's head to our next everyday situation at a coffee shop. One of my favorites.
Now let's go to a very common place where you can practice English in real life, a coffee shop. In this dialogue, I'll be the barista and Bill will be the customer.
Hi there. Can I get a medium latte, please?
Sure. Would you like it hot or iced?
Hot, please. And can I also get a blueberry muffin?
Of course. Anything else?
Nope, that's all.
Great. That'll be $6.07. Thanks. Your order will be ready in a few minutes.
Awesome. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Let's take a closer look at this conversation. I started with, can I get a medium latte, please? This is a polite and very natural way to order something.
Yes, and the barista usually asks, "Would you like it hot or iced?" This is a common follow-up question for coffee or tea. You can answer simply, "Hot, please," or "Iced, please."
Then I said, "Can I also get a blueberry muffin?" This is a great way to add to your order. You can use this pattern. Can I also get, or I'd like?
Next, I asked, "Anything else?" This is what you'll hear when the barista checks if you want to add something. You can respond with, "Nope, that's all," or "Yes, I'll take if you want more."
And of course, we talked about the price. That'll be $6.75. I said, "Here you go," which is what you say when handing someone your money or card.
Then I said, "Your order will be ready in a few minutes." You might also hear, "We'll call your name when it's ready," or you can wait by the counter.
And I said, "Thanks a lot. It's always good to be polite and friendly, especially in customer service settings."
Here's a tip: practice your coffee shop order out loud. Try different sizes, drinks, and snacks. For example, "Hi, can I get a large iced coffee and a chocolate croissant, please?"
Yes, and if you visit a real cafe, try ordering in English, even if it feels scary at first. You'll build confidence fast.
Absolutely. These short exchanges are perfect for real-life practice.
Up next, we'll talk about how to practice these dialogues at home. Don't go anywhere.
Now that we've gone through 4 useful dialogues, you might be wondering, how can I practice these at home? Well, don't worry, we've got you covered with some simple and effective tips.
Tip number 1, shadowing. This means listening to the dialogue and repeating it right after, like an echo. Try to copy the rhythm, tone, and pronunciation. You can pause the podcast and repeat after us, or listen to a short part and speak along.
Yes, shadowing is powerful. Even 5 minutes a day can help improve your speaking and listening skills fast.
Tip number 2, record yourself. It might feel a little strange at first, but trust us, it works. Record yourself saying both parts of the dialogue. Then listen and compare it to how we said it.
That's a great way to hear your pronunciation and check where you can improve. Plus, you'll be surprised how much better you get after a few days of doing this.
Tip number 3, practice with a friend or a speaking partner. If you have someone who's also learning English, send them this episode and practice the dialogues together. You can take turns being the customer, the friend, or the tourist.
Exactly. And if you don't have a partner, you can use a mirror and talk to yourself. Seriously, pretend you're ordering coffee or asking for directions. It builds confidence.
Also, make these dialogues part of your daily routine. Try saying them while cooking, walking, or commuting. Use your dead time to bring English into your life.
One last tip: don't try to be perfect. Just focus on using real English. It's okay to make mistakes. What matters is practicing consistently.
Absolutely. Keep it simple, speak often, and enjoy the process. That's how real fluency begins.
And coming up next, we'll do a quick recap of all the useful vocabulary and phrases we've learned today. All right, let's do a quick recap of everything we learned today.
We covered 4 everyday dialogues at the grocery store, on the phone with a friend, asking for directions, and at a coffee shop.
And from those, we learned some super useful phrases. Let's review just a few of them.
Excuse me, where can I find the... Do you have any fresh bread? How much is it? What's up? Not much. Just relaxing. Want to hang out this weekend? Go straight. Turn left at the lights. Is it within walking distance? Can I get a medium latte, please? Anything else? Here you go. Thanks a lot.
These phrases are short, simple, and easy to use in real life. If you repeat and practice them, they'll become part of your everyday English naturally.
And remember, it's not just about learning words. It's about using them in real conversations.
Well said, Bill. And now, let's wrap up with a few final words before we go.
And that brings us to the end of today's episode of English Learning Podcast.
Thanks so much for listening and practicing English with us.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends who are also learning English.
And if you have any questions or topics you want us to cover, please leave a comment or send us a message. We love hearing from you.
Keep practicing those everyday dialogues, and you'll see your English improve faster than you think.
That's right. Stay confident, keep speaking, and we'll see you next time.